This video is me using Bible Concordance Memory Flashcards for Luke 3:20. I'll come back afterwards and put in the verse words for this. Lock, the picture for this is the lock with the bolt in front of the wooden doors. Concordance entry is I am the bread of life. But I've got a copy of this card from a previous verse, so I'm going to suspend this one. Alright, the connection between the concordance picture and the verse picture. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look at the next card because I think that will help me more. So I've got the teacher verse, then the increase verse, then the lock verse, and in that order. So I want to have a connection between the increase verse and the lock verse. And over here is the cattle verse. So the teacher, the cattle are being taught by the teacher that they should increase the amount of bread that they eat or something like that. And then there's this lock here in between the increase and the teacher and in between the flower. So what can be the connection here? In order to increase the bread that the cattle eat, they have to unlock something. They have to unlock the pantry. That could be it. The cattle are being taught to increase their bread, and behind here is the pantry, but the pantry is locked. So they have to unlock the pantry first. Luke. But I've got a copy of this card from a previous verse, so I'll suspend this one. Okay, the connection between the lock and the doctor and the tractor. The doctor could have come to check on the prisoners. Yeah, let's say the doctors come to check on the health of the prisoners behind this door here. And the tractor, perhaps the tractor is pushing the cross to get out of the way for some reason. Push the cross to get out of the way of the lock so the lock can be unlocked. And the prisoners have their medical check. See if that works. And then connection from the tractor to the purse. Perhaps the glove is pulling the purse. It is like hanging like a lock, hanging from there, like the lock's hanging from there. Perhaps so it could be a lock hanging, could be the purse is pulling it, could be that the glove is pushing it. Why would it be pushing it? Perhaps this is the key to unlock this lock. So the gloves grabbing the key to unlock the lock. Once the tractor's pushed the cross out of the way, then the doctor can do a medical for the prisoners. Alright, so the doctor's come to do a medical, the tractor's ready to push the cross out of the way, the glove is grabbing the key to unlock the lock. Bread of life, cattle being taught to increase their bread have to unlock the pantry first. And the shepherd and the bread here. These are cards from other verses that I've already started using. The teacher is doing the crossword on the blackboard and the tractor's rolled down his arm into the end of the cross. The sheep's holding the present keys, which is inside the bottom of the star. And the tractor's coming to help the lamb do the crossword. It's gone up this way because it couldn't come around this way for the red traffic light. And Joseph's had a dream about a child, and then the child is born or birth. Birth is the key word for this picture. Alright, so the doctors come to give the prisoners a medical, and the tractor's pushing the cross out of the way, and the cattle being taught by the teacher to increase their bread intake, but they have to unlock the pantry, and the gloves grabbing the purse key to unlock the lock for the doctor to be able to get in. Bread, cattle, teacher, increase, and lock. And Luke, tractor 3, purse 20. And I'm done for today. If you have any questions about how I use these cards, please feel free to ask. God bless.